Hello everyone, welcome to another video. It seems I had a bit of an issue recently, so I'm redoing this video again. But anyway, y'all don't need to know that. So yeah, seems Nikke is indeed having a collab. What kind of collab? Well, it's pretty simple. A Nikke Evangelion collab. So, welcome everyone, and I hope y'all are ready for the Nikke collaboration. So let me break this down for you. So Nikke seems to have gotten a collab with Evangelion. We have a couple of characters here that are going to be present in the game. From the looks of things, two to three characters are going to be what I would consider 5 stars. I believe that we are currently Misato, who is not really playing that much of a prevalent role, will be in the game as a 4-star, I believe. And she will be part of the main cast and stuff. But, pretty much, we're going to be experiencing the entirety of a small collab in about 30 seconds. So, I wanted to talk about a little bit about how to get stuff and kind of like TLDR. If you're coming in for just a collab, be aware that this is just for myself. But, yeah, no, so we're actually having a collab and we will be talking about summoning stuff. So, I did a whole spiel. I got a little bit, that got me a little bit confused. But this is what's happening. Collab. So what does this mean exactly? So that means that 4 new characters are showing up in what is considered the arc. So the way that the collab is set up, we have a little bit of the reasoning to it is there's essentially like these event called the D-Wave event that happens when collaborations happen, and they kind of come into the game through that way. But yeah, no. So they're here to stay, and this is very time limited. I know if you don't want to hear it, I don't want to hear it. It is what it is, and it is here to stay. Ideally for a bit, and for a bit means about 27 days. So you have time if you want to check it out. You have plenty of time to check it out. I would recommend like no more than like towards the last 2 weeks. Some of the stuff will be limited. I think, for example, coordinated cooperation. This might be an event that will be done currently or as the event progresses. This is but I believe like a world event that happens with other people or like other commanders. Essentially, is what the name is for the players, right? So. What does exactly this mean, right? So what this means is you kind of have to put effort into it or the stuff, but we got a couple of things, right? So they have a new cosmetic for her as well. So if you want to pay, then you get this little cosmetic for Asuka with like a cash or whatever. But you also get the main cosmetic with her just on her own. So there is a Asuka pass. These are relatively simple to kind of complete. But I haven't checked it out recently, but yeah, there's like 2 passes. There's pretty much it's just a battle pass. It's just a battle pass for that specifically this event. Some of these are typically pretty good. The biggest thing that just kind of comes from this is just the first part and the last one are really good. They come in with your advanced recruit vouchers, which are basically your paid pool essentially, as well as a skin cosmetic. They're nothing really super crazy that you'll miss out on and maybe cry about it in a couple of days. You do have a couple of pulls in here in between, so it's nothing like super bad. It is relatively easy to fill these up in 27 days. I hope you have enough time. Not entirely sure, but this is just extra stuff we're gonna get. I do believe they have more stuff, more cosmetics, more things. But yeah, so many options, so many things. So how do we get this character? So we got a couple ways, right? So currently, recruitment, that's kind of it. You standard mana pools. But if you're here for Misato, you'll be happy to know that she is actually a free character. I believe she's a 4-star from the looks of things. Yeah, I believe she's a 4-star. And she's nothing bad, but you can get her basically for free, like max. Max 4-star Nikke, because you get her 3 times, and I thought, man, that's kind of cool for getting like a 5-star. And it's not a 5-star, I think, from the sound of it. Nice one, looking things. She's not. Sadly, I couldn't tell you. And the reason being is because it's 3-part events, so it'll be divided between 3 different characters from like things. You get the characters, at least Misato you get for free, maxed out. She is free. Be aware that everything with a grain of salt. If you wish to get pulls, I will give you some examples, but be aware that it's not necessarily like luck that's on your side. You do have the hard pity, which is 200, but be aware that the actual rates are really decent, and you will ideally get it much earlier. There's the 20% chance of you getting it early, which I believe is much better than like 0.5% in Genshin, which is a quarter of that, so about 5% every single pull, or every single temple. But yeah, let me actually break it down for you. So the limited pickup recruitment banner. So these banners last about 27 days. We only have one currently. They're going to be releasing one every week. And the current banner character is Asuka. I believe she's probably really good. I was actually going to talk about her character itself, since I didn't actually have time to talk about her last time. So she is a normal squad character. She has she has 3 different cosmetics. Actually, 4 different cosmetics. Interesting. I don't know where you get this one. I'd obtain. Costume gacha. Oh no, that's actually not good. It's a little bit rough. You get at least one of the. You get this one for free if you like that one a lot. That's not bad. This one's probably like one of the best ones. This one is probably this one. The fact that this is a gacha cosmetic is kind of rough, so be aware that this is a gacha character, or cosmetic. These are mostly cosmetic, they're anything crazy. You can actually max them out without really having to pay much of anything though. But be aware, if you want like cosmetics, you're going to pay for that stuff. That is separate, and I will not, that's a little bit rough on this any wallet for this type of stuff. It shouldn't be that bad, but I don't know. I'd have to do like the breakdown of that stuff, so just be aware of that stuff. Let me actually talk about the usability of the character, since we actually didn't get to that last time, at least for the current one. So I can't talk about the other ones since they're not here yet. I don't think there's any leaks yet, and I don't want to talk about them since they might actually get me banned. But let's actually talk about the characters. So max power is 20,000, max level is 200. This can actually be past that. They're all boys in JP, which is kind of an interesting thing. Max level is 10, 10, 10. The weapon she actually has is an AR. So her kit's pretty good. I think her stuff is actually really good. From the looks of things, her passive is a 3-star. Burst skill applies gains burst for 25 seconds, attack damage, recovers 2% of attack damage plus HP for 10 seconds, hit rate increased by 101.3% for 10 seconds. I believe she buffs herself fine. Yeah, from the list of things, at least from this stuff, this is her ultimate animation. She buffs herself up, I think. That or like using multiple characters. Yeah, she's using an AR. On the left side, we have what's her name? Mari, I think, right? This is kind of like a peek. So Mari seems to be a sniper character. I think Reyes? She might be a interesting, different like a Gatling gun kind of character. Oh god, my throat might be hurting a little bit. Yeah. Oh god. But yeah, they're here to stay for a bit. They have 27 days if you want to check it out. Be aware that you have plenty of options to check them out. Just kind of check them out if you want to. Nothing crazy. The video actually ended up getting cut in half this time, which I think is kind of nice. But actually, let's talk about ways to actually get the so infamous currency. Right. So you're starting the game. You're starting out. How do I get the stuff to get the character exactly now? And just because here's the thing, right? So if you're starting out, let's talk about it. Because I struggled a little bit in the beginning. So the biggest thing is really just this button right here. So challenge buttons. This button right here, the missions, are really good ways to get stuff. This currency called gems. So the way to get gems is from the primary way I've gotten a bunch of them is from this challenge itself after completing main campaign missions. So the main campaign missions is where you get a lot of it. It's really good. But complete campaign, I personally think you'll enjoy at least the main story, if anything. Worst case scenario, you'll fall in love with the story of the game, because the story of the game is truly quite exceptional. I think it's the best part of Nikke. The characters look great. The cosmetics are honestly generally really good. They kind of annoy me because some of them I can't get. It happens, not necessarily the happiest about it. Some of them do give you like massive FOMO. So just be aware of that type of stuff. Personally, if I ever do actually spend money on a game, it will be practically just for cosmetics. If I get anything else, it is what it is, but I just like to get the cosmetics. I'm saying free to play. This has been the third again, personally. I'm currently level, 74, I think? Yeah, 74, I haven't really spent too much time on this quite yet, and I've seen people like at 300 currently. It kind of scared me, personally, but regardless. Arc, this little tab right here, this is really good at a lot of the stuff, so if you unlock it, clear this up. This is essentially like the trial events where you get like a bunch of gems. This is like a really easy way to get it as well. This will take you a bit. You can probably clear it up really early. I haven't really gone away with like too much. I'm at like 450, I think. Then next up, I think Lost Sector, I think, is also like a nice place to get gems as well. I just haven't done these as well. That one, Day by Day is also like a nice place to get gems. These are missions that are completable that you can unlock throughout the days. After 14 days, you should be fine. You can get like up to like what, a couple temples from just that type of stuff. So we have that. Arc, the challenge stuff, and I think that's kind of it. I don't think there's like anything else crazy. I think if you complete the missions, complete the little mission tab right here, you get the majority of the stuff. I think for the event itself, this stuff, logging in daily is a really good way of getting like stuff. Completing your dailies is, as usual, really good. The login you have to make sure to claim. You can log in and you don't actually have to do anything else, but make sure to log in at least.
Moving toward the destination.
But right here, this is where you get like us or Misato right here. You'll get on the third day, so you don't have to wait for her. I believe she's a 4-star, so just be aware of that. At least from the looks of things, she is a. She's just like a regular gun. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, she's there. We have also challenge shops. This is kind of like pretty easy stuff. But we have shop here. So there's shop right here, right? So this is where you'll actually get a lot of your like pulls for like event stuff, event pulls pretty much, right? So these ones you really get like 15 of them. These are actually the limited banner pulls. These are for like special and limited recruit banners. And this one's for the standard recruit banners, essentially. Standard and limited banner. So they give you 15 of each from just this event alone. They give you more and more over time, but just kind of be aware of that type of stuff. And someone actually will. That's kind of all the advice that I got at the moment, I think. If y'all would like more advice, let me know on that type of stuff. You can put in the comments below. Haggle me if you're like, hey, like tell me what's going on. How can I get this? Ask questions. Feel free to. I'm learning the game as you are as well. I'm playing it a little bit over a month of this one, about a month. I'm enjoying it. It's still pretty good, but story oriented. I haven't progressed too much currently because I'm mostly trying to just farm out because I really want to read the story, but I can't. It's just a skill diff is what's happening with campaign right now. And that and like a school sword up again, so that's not helping as well. But regardless, that's gonna be it for the video. Let me know if you want advice. Y'all have a good one. Stay solid. Bye. Sorry for the cutting it short. Like it typically make like 20-minute videos, but my throat's also hurting a little bit. So let me know. I'll post it back in the comments. Bye. Stay solid.